So a new seller reaches out to you and they're like, hey, we love your channel. We love what you do. Generic message. We have this really cool product that we'd like to send you. Do you want to do a video for it? And you look at it and you're like, yeah, that is a cool product. Yes, please. And they go, cool, what's your address? And you go, here it is. And the next thing you know, you've got a product that shows up on your doorstep. You shoot the video. It's approved by Amazon. All is well until the seller comes back and says, you know what we were really hoping you were going to do with that video is make it longer or talk about these keywords or whatever. Or hey, will you send it to us? Like, and it's really tough in those situations because some people have that skill to just go, no. Some people are uncomfortable with that. I am of the latter. And so what I did is I created a template that I sent to all prospective new collaboration partners before we do our first collaboration together. That way it helps set proper expectations for the majority of the things that are going to come up later. And I'm going to share that with you. I'm also going to paste it down in the description below so you can copy it and edit it for whatever you need it to be for you. Before I get to that, if you don't know, my name's Rob. I've been in the influencer program for about a year and a half. I'm just here sharing tips, tricks, and advice, things I've learned along the way, both good and bad, to hopefully help you make more money. So if that sounds like it's in your wheelhouse, hit subscribe on this. More videos on the way. And maybe even the like on this. I'm an old guy, but I like likes. I think I'm your Amazon influencer guy. By the way, I just did a video where I did a data analysis of over 3,500 videos and over 700 and something products, where I specifically did data analysis on the titles in the upper carousel, influencer titles in the upper carousel, trying to find patterns of high ranking videos to determine why are these ranking higher than others, to see if there's anything in the title structure that's causing. I actually found some pretty interesting stuff there. So if you get a chance, go and watch that video. So let me switch my screen and show you my template. There's a couple of things I want to mention about this. One is I know that a lot of our sellers and agents are not English speakers as natives, right? And so I try to do a couple of things here. One is I try to minimize the amount of words that I use so it wasn't super long. You might look at this and go, you failed, bud. Well, it used to be twice as long, so maybe still failing, just not as badly. But the other thing that I tried to do was I really wanted to use words that were clear and concise and stay away from like slang or anything like that, again, to try to make it as clear as possible to prospective collaboration partners. When do I introduce this? Well, great question, me. I have the conversation first. They'll reach out and I'm like, we'll talk back and forth. I'll establish a couple of things. One is I want to make sure it's not a refund after review situation. By the way, if you ever see RAR on a Facebook post, that's refund after review. Stay away. I'm also going to make sure they're going to send me the product. We'll talk about if it's going to be a paid collaboration or not. We'll go through all of that. And when they reach the point where they're like, everything sounds great, send me your address, I'll say, whoa, I got something for you, bozo. Well, I don't say bozo. Maybe I do. Depends. Maybe I'll say bozo. Usually bud. I don't know why I said bozo. Bozo is such a great word. And so what I've got is this template saved right here. And I'll copy usually one of these two lines here, and I'll say, sure, I do have some guidelines that I request you review prior to collaborating to ensure a smooth partnership. And the second one is, before working together, I have some collaboration guidelines that I ask you to review and approve to ensure smooth cooperation. Notice I mentioned the word smooth twice. If these are acceptable to you, my address is as follows. And I do that first because I want to pitch this as a benefit to both of us, right? Doing this, if they see this up front, then this is going to make, again, smooth. It's going to make things easy. Everything is going to be on the up and up. They know what to expect. I know what to expect. It just makes the whole thing smoother. So let's go into what I've got here. Now, keep in mind, these are just points that were important to me, things that I learned because, frankly, I had uncomfortable situations that arose from these specifics. You might have some others that are not on here, or some of these are not applicable to you, so you're going to be able to edit and add stuff in, whatever, but these are what I chose. Free and paid videos. I complete both free and paid items, and the price varies by product. We'll agree on all terms before you ship me anything. If you are paying for a shoppable video, you have 5 days after Amazon marks the video as published. Again, setting expectations there, when I expect payment and when they should be looking to pay, right? Because sometimes they just don't know. When do I pay? Well, as soon as you upload it, I want to make sure that it's actually approved by Amazon. Paid item prices vary by product. I don't have a standard video price, all right? So again, expectations there. Second, video creation. Whether it's a free or paid, I will consider any scripts or essential product details that you'd like me to include. However, I retain complete creative control over the video's creation and content, ensuring its relatability and trustworthiness. To paraphrase, I'm going to do what I want to do on this video. I'm going to shoot it the way that I want to shoot it. I'm going to say the words I want. I'm going to show it where I want to do it. Now, Do I try to take some of those things into consideration? Absolutely. Is it going to guide me to do things that are going to take extra time to do the video or things I don't want to do? Absolutely not. Like, so it's still mine. I want them to know that it's mine up front, but send me what you got. I still want to listen, right? Video length. On average, customers watch about a minute of shoppable videos. My video lengths are typically between a minute and 30 to 2 minutes. I might need to adjust that a little bit. I feel like average time is probably maybe 58 seconds, maybe up to like 120 now. I'll have to take a look. But again, I don't want them to come back later and go, I thought it was going to be longer. So fixes that. Video posting on Amazon. Once Amazon approves my video, Amazon decides if it'll show up on the product page. You guys probably already know where this is going. If it does not show up on the product page, but still visible on my storefront page, my job's done. And it's up to Amazon if they choose to place my videos on the product. Because Amazon's always testing. You just can't trust it. But from my standpoint, I want them to understand, here's where my job stops, right? It starts here. After that, it's in Amazon's hands. Because that's a question that I used to get in the beginning quite a bit, was like, I don't see it. What's the deal? I don't know what the deal is. I'm just some dude. I'm some bozo, right? Testing duration. I strive to upload all videos to Amazon within 7 to 14 days. Holidays might extend times. However, some products require additional times for testing, which may extend the video completion time. This ensures the video is comprehensive and accurate. Paid items always get priority for video completion. For outdoor videos, weather can also affect when the video is completed. Again, like just trying to set timeline expectations there. And lastly, this was the one that a lot of people are going to be super interested in: cooperation and video usage. We're teaming up only for videos on Amazon. If we decide on any fee we decide on covers making and posting these shoppable videos to Amazon. You can't copy or use these Amazon videos as your own on Amazon. Hold on to that for a second. I will report the seller as a copyright violation, and it's one of my favorite things to do. And I have another video here on my channel of a step-by-step on how to do that if you don't know how to do that. However, if you want to use the video on your own website or social media, you can, but there will be an extra fee for video usage and likeness rights. Now, notice I said somewhere else. Use it somewhere else. Why? I don't want them to copy my video and use it on Amazon, where my video already exists. Like, I don't want that. So they can use it elsewhere. They're going to have to buy it, but they can't put it back on Amazon. I know that some people are like, well, let them do that, and then you just make another video for that same product. Yeah, but I already made one video. I don't want to make two. I got other videos to make, so that's just my preference. So that's why I say use it elsewhere, but buy it if you're going to do that. Now, listen, do sellers always follow all of these? Absolutely not. But do they do most of the time? Yes. Has it eliminated almost all questions that I get afterwards? Absolutely. I bet it was probably a 95% decrease in the follow-up questions anymore. They just know like what the situation is. I think some probably say, yes, I approve these, and they don't actually read them. That's fine, because I still have them saying, I'm okay with it. That's really kind of all that I need. So this is going to help set expectations for you and your new collaboration partners as well. Now, keep in mind, again, some of these things are not going to be applicable to you. Some of them you can take out. You're going to want to add maybe some of your own, depending on what your own situation has been. But I think this will be extremely helpful. Again, I'll put just a copy of this one here in the listing description, in the description down below, so you can copy and go do whatever you want with it. So hopefully this was helpful for you. And if it was, all I would ask is that you subscribe to the channel. More videos are going to be on the way. Again, I'm just here trying to help you guys make more dough. I tried to come up with something funny there, and I lost it. That's another thing about getting old. You kind of lose. All you have left is dad jokes. Like, come on, man. But anyways, that's the end of this. More videos on the way. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.